Good morning guys, it's Jenny here from Just Jenny Journaling. Welcome back to my channel. It's a quick, well, I don't know, it will take as long as it takes. It's a coffee and catch up really. Just sharing with you the projects that are currently on my crafting table. Yeah, going through so you know what to look forward to or what to expect to see in my Etsy store over the next few weeks. And also some a bit of an update on my giveaway as well. So first and foremost, just to say I am actually going to be finishing off this beautiful botanical journal. I covered it, oh dear, ages ago. I'm just experimenting with collage. And I think I did quite a few, and with postcards and whatever else. They've all sold, but this one I never really got around to finishing. I did add some bits to it in the autumn. I did the fabric and the little ring thing, you know, because I want to dig into my stash of jewellery to to make a really lovely dangle on that. I played around in the autumn, did a share when I was playing around with this vintage music paper and stamps, trying to make it look a bit Tim Holtzy. And then I decided to add one of these beautiful, to collage this beautiful lily on the front there to make the signatures. I'm going to do 2 signatures. So I've already chosen some of the elements, but then I found a few more bits and pieces as well. So I was working with that silk in the summer. And so yeah, I've got more to put in this. I might have to take some of the pages out. I want it to be a writing journal, but I've been experimenting with all sorts of bits and pieces I'd like to pop in. Also I've been tidying around my craft space, my crafting table, or my dining room after completing the barista collection, and I found some lovely bits and pieces that I kind of forgot I had. And now I'm trying to put them in files, into big files, so I know what I've got. Now, these beauties are from Nick the Booksmith. I bought the digital download ages ago and haven't really done much with it. And I thought I'm going to use these in here. Aren't they lovely? And they're a really nice size. So I'm going to do some different things with these. And yeah, I will be playing more with digitals. Got a feel for that. These are from my vintage ephemera box, I think, from Rosie at Our Atelier. So, oh yes, that's another one. That's another one. I found some more bits and pieces. So this is one of the things that you'll be seeing in the next, hopefully, week or so. Aren't they lovely? These lovely bits and pieces. This is from my November ephemera box, I think. But anyway, I want to add some of these into. Oh, look how gorgeous that is. Can you see how gorgeous? Oh. Anyway, so look forward to that. Keep an eye on my posts if it's something that you think you might be interested in. This particular book. Right, let's pop that to one side. I also will be working on now. I've noticed that a lot of ladies on YouTube and Instagram that I follow have been working hard to work through their stash, things that they hoard, and I have hoarded loads, not going to lie. So that's one of the things I want to be doing as well. So when I made my cover for my winter daybook, that would have been October time, would it? I also used the same fabric to cover these 2 little lovelies that I have, and have done nothing with it so far. So I've just been working on just finishing off the inside of these this weekend, putting a little dangly thing on the back because I do want to use some of my journal jewellery on here. And these I thought were going to be like stash busters. I've been seeing some beautiful journals on YouTube, and if I can remember which ones. I might pop links below if I can remember which ones, but are you having a slurp? But what I'd say, guys, is if you just punch into your YouTube feed stash busting journals, I think some of them will come up. So yeah, I'll be doing those, and I've started already picking lots of different pieces for these. They're just fun. So some of my old postcards, vintage postcards, there'll be botanicals, there'll be all sorts of bits and pieces in these ones, which I think will be really fun. Different types of papers, maybe a little bit of fabric, maybe a bit of fabric. Oh my god, I did have a really lovely postcard I wanted to share with you. No, not that one. I bought these ages ago from the works, and I thought they're only £1, these wooden bookmarks, but I thought they'd look wonderful in these little journals, won't they? Sort of popped in there, so those will be going in. Oh yes, this beautiful from my vintage, you know, the vintage cards. I have some on sale in my store, in my Etsy store, but these fashiony ones. So those are going on the go. I've got some Liberty print and some lace. But I don't want them to be, I want them to be eclectic, but I want them to have lots of room for actually journaling. Now these covers are from these beautiful books called Looking in Junk Shops, and they're fabulous. So these are like I don't know how old. So it's more Looking in Junk Shops and Looking in Junk Shops, but they're from the 60s, so can you imagine thrift shopping, talking about that in the 60s, but all these beautiful illustrations of what you can look for. So that's what these covers are, and I will be popping quite a few, I think, of these little pages back in the books, because I think that'll be such fun. Imagine, look, having a reading list of, so you know what you're looking for in a junk store in the 1960s. So those will be coming out in the next, well, yeah, quite soon. I'm going to be working on these and pulling different elements from my stash. So look out for these two little lovelies. So there's those two. And I will say also, one of the things I've been meaning to do with this fabric, because I bought about 3 rolls. I think it's a vintage curtain. And I bought about 3 rolls in the charity shop when I saw them, and the idea was at the time just to have a little bit myself and cut the rest up to pop in my store, just to share if anybody else would like some for their journals. And I haven't had the time to do that, so I will try to, because you can see there's, you know, see if I was to do like maybe a set of 2 large pieces for larger journals and 2 smaller pieces, I think that would be quite nice, don't you? Because there are, you know, that's quite a different pattern to that floral, isn't it? So anyway, look out for those as well. I shall try. Let me know down below if it's something you'll be interested in, because I might just start off with a couple of sets and see how it goes, see how that goes. The other thing that I'm working on at the moment as well is every year I've been doing the sort of bespoke journals for note-taking at Bible-based regional conventions that happen all over the world, from May through to about October. And yeah, I do one for myself and for friends, sort of for note-taking, and they've gone really well. People who like to, a little bit of vintage, but like to note-take worldwide. So the programme should be released any time now. And so what I thought I'd do is I'd make a start. So I've picked up, well, I've chosen 3 books, 4, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to, so I've started on those. I'm going to do 3 initially with the programs and things in. Last year I did little kits as well for those who might want to decorate their own journals. I'll see about doing those again this year. So you can just add some of the flashcards and stuff from the program to your own. So those 3 will be, I think, the first ones for the regional this year, and then I always try and do a companion, which is just because, for those who like the series but might not be attending the the convention. So that's the Just Because journal in that series, and I can do more with it. So I've covered it, this in fabric. Let me show you. This is a Stamperia paper that I'll be using, or that I've taken these from, but it's beautiful. But because these ones are going to be more for note taking, they will be lovely papers, but you know, it will be serious for note taking, so not too much in lace and so on and so forth. But this I can go a bit mad on, so that one, keep an eye out for that. This is the Stamperia paper that I'm using for that one, which is absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So, and I think I'll be doing, I'm going to be looking at different, how beautiful was that? I'm going to be looking at different, what's the word, digital kits. I do have quite a few now that I can actually use. Yeah, that I can choose and use and add. I've seen Tracy Fox on Love Junk Journal do little T-cardy type cut, you know, digitals, which will be nice, I think, for decorating the notebooks with the flash cards. I tend to layer up the flash cards with the different theme scriptures and different points. These are quite nice as well, aren't they? These are quite nice just to cut out and to use. They could be lovely. I can't remember what the name of this one is because I've cut up the front. Oh dear. Anyway, so that's that one. Okay, so that's what else is going on in my head. In the meantime, I do have my next. Oh yes, let me just do a little while I remember. I've got this. Oh, you know the book I was telling you, these ones. That's really big, isn't it? These ones here. One lady that I follow on Instagram, and I can't remember. My memory is horrible. I should really just pop it down in my daybook. Recently did a few lovely journals, and she just used pictures from art books that she has in her stash. And I've had this one for ages. It was damaged in my local bookshop, and they sold it for £1. So it has got some really, it's got all sorts of art in it, to be fair. But big pictures, small pictures, some of the bigger ones, like this one here, I've loved forever. But it's just too big to pop in it's too big to put in a journal without cutting it up. I don't have the heart to do that. Probably could scan, couldn't I scan and make it smaller? Which, yeah, that's probably the thing to do, but I'll have to go to the library to do it, and oh, can't be bothered. Anyway, so what I've decided to do with that is pop it on a have I got it here? No. A binder, you know, the big ring binders that you use. I've been making a couple for my daughter's, all my daughter's school paperwork for homeschooling, and this one I thought I would just pop on the one of them that I'm actually just using in envelopes to pop all my ephemera in, so that I know what I'm doing. But that is actually gorgeous. Anyway, so some of these beautiful pictures will be going in those little notebooks. I might do some more too. I mean, look at how beautiful are these. How beautiful are these? Look at that one. Look at that one. So I've actually pulled these out. I've pulled these out. I just need to take some time to go through them, to use them. So anyway, just a little heads up for yourself, if you see one of these kind of general art books going in your thrift store, you know, snaffle them up. And to be honest, something going back to 1700 is, for you, it's okay to scan and use again. Look at this one, how beautiful, isn't it, in your own work. So anyway, so that's that. Just all an aside. So there's that one. What else did I want to talk to you about? So there's that. Oh yes, I do have. Yes, I wanted to talk to you about. Yeah, and I'll probably do this in a different video to be fair, but I am going to be concentrating on, so this is my winter day book I've just done for, what did I do it for? January, February, no, December, January, February. So I'm in February now, and this was one of my little coffee box ones. So yeah, that's coming to an end. So I thought for March, I wanted to go for more colour. And this is a book that I had and took apart and used some of the pictures in. I really fancy this for my March, April, May. I think I might just about do it if I don't add too much to it, you know, make it alligator mouth. And I just want to probably leave it like that. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. So that's going to be my day book. But then I did find a paperback of the same with all the gorgeous pictures in, illustrations and poems. How beautiful is that? So I think I'll add some of these to the day book. Anyway, what I was going to say was, a few weeks ago, my daughter and I went to see a play, a pantomime, and we went into Waterstones, I think, and I picked up these lovely, this set of cards. Where are they from? These set of postcards. Oh, hold on, might be time for a slurp. Anyway, I thought some of these would be quite nice in the day books. Oh, just how beautiful are these? Oh, the RHS. They were reduced. They were reduced, this little set. Was there about 4 designs, maybe? Anyway, you get the gist. So, but anyway, I liked the set, but then I do like this. And I thought that what I might do with this is make it into a journal cover. Make it into a little journal cover and use it as a day book share for my what's the word? Oh yeah, YouTube. 500 subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, and 500 plus now. So I thought I'd do a day book for me and a March, April, May day book that I can use to decorate lovely and share as a giveaway for one of you lovely YouTube subbies. That'd be so keep an eye out for that. I'll be trying to, yeah, so I've said it now, I've committed to it, haven't I? So I'm gonna have to do it for in the next few weeks, so it can be out and about for the beginning of March. So and there'll be all sorts of things in there, but how I do my day books, as you know, is I pop different pages in and then I decorate as I go. So I might just pop some pages in and then do a little bit of a goodie bag to add as you go. I think might be the best thing, because I'll be adding as I go too. So that's that. I also have earmarked here, I don't know if you can see, just a little heads up on my next day custom order. I've been asked, and I'm really looking forward to it, to do a Mary Poppins themed day book order. Or should I say, yes. So bearing in mind that everything to do with that very famous nanny is copyrighted up to the hilt, we've had a talk about it, we're going to do it as if it's her journal. I might do 2 or 3, I might do a couple. So I just thought, for instance, something like that would be lovely in there. And this London skyline. So I'm picking up some bits and pieces. I've got little pictures of the suffragettes. I've earmarked some digital kits with sort of Edwardian fashion and parasols and all sorts of things. So I've ordered a couple of extra books. I have in my stash a couple of books that I love and I can't bear to take apart, but I've managed to find second copies. So I've actually ordered those so that I can make a start and add to this famous nanny. And also, just to say, going back to my daybook share. Oh dear, I've actually, I've splashed out on 2 of the Graphic 45 calendar collection because, yeah, they're gorgeous. So I'm going to have some in mine, and then I also thought I'd get the smaller for to pop in the giveaway, the daybook giveaway. So as this what's the word, video has gone on for quite a while, I'm going to stop this now. So that will give you an idea of what's on the crafting table, and the next video I will share with you guys is just a little share as to what's inside this beautiful paper pad. Okay, so it's called Fashion Forward, a calendar collection. Absolutely gorgeous. So thank you for your time. I hope you find it useful and give you an idea of what will be coming up in my off my crafting table in the next sort of few weeks. So take care, guys, and thank you for joining me. If it's the first time you've actually joined me on one of my crazy videos, you found it of interest, I try and do different shares as I go, turn the camera on, so like and subscribe if you do. Please subscribe if you like. If not, then don't, but you know, hop back in now and again and see what I'm doing. Follow me on Instagram and on Facebook too, at Just Jenny Journaling. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.